Inside the thylakoid membranes, there are special molecules that team up to carry out the light reactions. These reactions start when light is soaked up by pigment complexes known as photosystems. There are two types, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. These photosystems convert light energy into chemical energy by getting electrons excited and passing them along like a chain reaction on the thylakoid membrane. This whole electron passing process is called the electron transport chain.
To start off, the entire light-dependent reaction is reliant on a constant stream of electrons that are supplied by splitting water. The byproducts of the splitting are oxygen atoms that release into the atmosphere and hydrogen ions that increase the hydrogen concentration in the lumen.
Next, photons of light hit chlorophyll, a light absorbing pigment, and excites an electron to a higher energy level.
Next, the excited electron is transported by an electron carrier to the cytochrome complex.
Then the cytochrome complex uses some of the electron's energy to transport additional hydrogen protons into the lumen.
Now the electron is low on energy and needs to be re-excited, so it is transported by an electron carrier to photosystem 1.
Next, photons of light re energize the electron in the chlorophyll in photosystem 1.
Finally, these electrons are either recycled or they interact with a hydrogen ion and a molecule of NADP+, the final electron acceptor of the light reaction, to form NADPH. Some of the energy from light is now stored in the reduced molecule NADPH.
Some of the energy released from the transfer of electrons establish a proton gradient across the thylakoid membrane. Protons that accumulated in the lumen diffuse into the stroma through an enzyme called ATP synthase.
ATP synthase uses the potential energy of the proton gradient to combine ADP with inorganic phosphate to form ATP. The potential energy is transformed into chemical energy stored as ATP. ATP and NADPH now have stored energy from the light reactions that can be used in the Calvin cycle.